Hello and welcome to Great Day TV. We have another, let me think, great show. Coming up, Steve Schweitzer, Tech Talk, and scams, what to look out for. They are prevalent and they are getting bigger. So what you do know, he'll tell us. Also, we've got Barney Wood, and he's going to talk about tie-dyes. And then we have Ann Craig Cinnamon, John Cinnamon. They're our travel leaders. They take us all over the world, so we'll see where they take us this time. Stay with us. Now we're talking about scams. That's right. They're becoming more prevalent, affecting more people, and those folks doing it are getting better at it. So, Steve Schweitzer, Tech Talk, brought to you by Whisper Hearing, because you want to hear as much as you can, as long as you can. That's no scam. He's going to tell us what to look for. Steve.
I'll bet a day doesn't pass without your phone alerting you to another spam text message, or two, or three. Believe it or not, it could be a lot worse. Coming up, I'll offer some tips on minimizing the number of spam messages you receive. On Steve's Tech Talk. Harper just invited me to dessert. Except I don't know Harper and I'm not interested in dessert. Of course, this is another spam text message. They're just baiting the hook, trying to get a response. If I take the bait and reply, who knows what kind of spam will follow? The first rule for navigating spam messages is never engage. Don't even type stop. It confirms your number is active. Believe it or not, you're probably receiving fewer spam texts than you did a year ago. That's because mobile carriers and tech companies have made major strides in blocking unwanted messages. The big three, AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile, have each rolled out major upgrades to their spam filters, powered by artificial intelligence. These systems scan billions of texts daily, spotting patterns like mass messaging, suspicious URLs, and spoofed numbers. There are also some steps that you can take to limit the interruptions. First, turn on spam protection in your messaging app. You can also block all messages from a particularly troublesome number. If you're really troubled by spam calls, most phone carriers offer paid filters. You might also consider paid apps like RoboKiller and Truecaller. All of these promise to eliminate almost all spam calls. Both Apple and Android phones offer the nuclear option. It blocks all calls from numbers that aren't in your contacts. But only turn this on as a last resort. With it on, you might miss legitimate calls from new service providers, doctor's offices, or even friends who haven't called before. But a day without any spam texts is unlikely, due to the evolving sophistication of spammers and the open nature of messaging systems. For Great Day TV, I'm Steve Schweitzer.
In Indiana, I can catch a wave.
In Indiana, date night rocks.
In Indiana, I'm not the only dinosaur.
In Indiana, it's anything but ordinary. Plan your visit at inindiana.com/summer.
When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger for mouth-watering meals and appetizing ingredients. Our low prices add up to big savings with over $600 in digital coupons each week, plus up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. At Kroger, you always get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
I'm Phil Shoemaker, Prime Plumbing and Drains.
Providing top-tier service, whether a stinky mess, water leaks, or other pesky plumbing problems in an ethical manner with straightforward principles.
Where a good flush beats a full house.
Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. Family owned and operated. Several convenient locations. Dine in or carry out. And we can make any order just for you. Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. It's a great catch.
Be proud of what you do. Hi, I'm Quinn Buckner. Do you know how exciting and rewarding a career in senior care is? ASC offers so many options. Choose a career that offers growth and advancement. Work for a company known for quality and excellence. We are one ASC. Join our winning team.
We've got Barney Wood, and he's going to talk about tie-dyes.
If you don't know by now, Dr. Lisa usually dresses me, but today I'm on my own and we're going tie-dye. We're at the tie-dye lab. So we're here at the tie-dye lab.
We are.
So I'm gonna have you go ahead and do your thing, and then while you're doing it, tell me what is the tie-dye lab and what's it all about?
All right, so we have a spiral here. I'm gonna do some reds and pinks. So here at the tie-dye lab, we are a do-it-yourself kind of an art studio that you do tie-dye. The great part about it is we can walk you through everything. So you come in, you let us know what you want to tie-dye. You pick some basic colors, so you get a choice of 3. So just like this, we have cardinal red that I'm putting on here. We help you do your design that you want. We give you some basic instructions to get you going.
And then, so is there a technique to this that you're doing?
Oh yes, technique is everything. So that's the best part about coming in here is that you have us for guidance. So you kind of show us what your idea is from our sheet. We help you tie
the
it up.
sheet here.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll show
so
it
we
to the
have
people.
some,
There's
so
the
we have
sheet.
some options. We have some harder options. These are our more basic.
Okay.
We help you tie it up. We tell you how to dye it, so that way we can send you out with a perfect creation.
Well, and then when you're doing this,
Yeah.
and how long does this take?
So we tell you guys to plan for about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how busy we are. So really the bulk of your time here depends on how long it takes you to make a decision. No judgment. So you pick what you want to tie-dye in your colors. Colors always take the longest.
Yeah.
And then our back end, once you're done tie-dyeing, takes about 15 minutes.
Okay.
So we give you a 15-minute break. We have games that you can play, chalkboards if you want a chalkboard, and then you rinse it out and take it home.
Say you don't know anything about tie-dye.
Yeah.
What
that's
is the process to do this?
Yep, so basically we have all the options that you guys need or want when you're here. So you just pick whatever you want to tie-dye. We do have a bring your own items as well. So we've had people come in with jeans.
No kidding.
Converse shoes.
Really?
Bed sheets, yeah, all kinds of things. But we do provide things here that you can choose from as well. So once you get that picked out, your colors picked out, we just kind of walk you through a process and let you decide what you want it to look like, and we guide you. Or if you want to freestyle, we're open to that too.
Do it too.
Yeah. We have sinks in the backs and old school ringers. That's everybody's favorite. We rinse out a majority of the extra color. You take it home in a bag wet, and then you wash it and dry it. It's ready to wear, but until that point, it can still dye cotton materials.
Okay.
So you have to be super careful. Yeah, once you're done, this is how you would turn out for this type of shirt right here. Obviously, I left some white, but this would be what you walk home with once you wash it and dry it.
So let's take a look at some final results.
Yeah, so this is our newborn. So this is one of the tiniest apparels we offer here. This is a bath cover for a little one. So you got some little bear ears. So they put it over their head and they wrap that around. So we offer these as well.
Nice.
Another popular one is our hoodies.
Oh, that's a great color too.
Yes,
like a
we call
coral
these
color.
the sunset colors. Yep.
Nice.
So we offer hoodies as well, and then yeah, you want to pull that one up?
Sure.
So that's a drawstring bag, and you can kind of see some of the graphics that we offer on that one.
Okay.
So that's for our Avon School District. That's right next to us.
Find out more about the Tie-Dye Lab by checking out their social media or their webpage. I'm Barney Wood. Thanks for watching.
When I realized I couldn't hear on the phone anymore, I said, that's it. I won't let hearing loss slow me down. That's when I got a CapTel caption telephone. With my CapTel phone, I hear what I can and read what I miss. Now when the phone rings or I want to make a call, I don't hesitate to pick it up. It's just like using any other phone. Plus, I can read what my caller says.
Visit Relay Indiana to see if you qualify for a phone at no cost to you.
I'm Phil Shoemaker, Prime Plumbing and Drains.
Providing top-tier service, whether a stinky mess, water leaks, or other pesky plumbing problems in an ethical manner with straightforward principles.
Where a good flush beats a full house.
Your hearing is part of your overall health care. Whisper Hearing Centers. Professional audiologists, highly trained and experienced in testing, diagnosis, and treatment of your hearing loss. And the latest technological advances in hearing care. Yes, it's possible to get a hearing aid online or at a box store. But a Whisper Hearing Center audiologist takes the time to test you thoroughly, answer questions, and find a hearing solution that fits your needs, lifestyle, and your budget. Whisper Hearing Centers.
Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. Family owned and operated. Several convenient locations. Dine in or carry out. And we can make any order just for you. Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. It's a great catch.
In Indiana, I can catch a wave.
In Indiana, date night rocks.
In Indiana, I'm not the only dinosaur.
In Indiana, it's anything but ordinary. Plan your visit at inindiana.com/summer.
Our travel leaders travel all over the world. And Craig Cinnamon, John Cinnamon. Let's find out where they're going to take us today.
On a recent trip to South America, we were blown away by a natural wonder that was so vast and majestic, pictures and videos cannot do it justice. Iguazu Falls is just magnificent. No wonder it was chosen as one of the new natural wonders of the world a few years ago. We were so taken by surprise and impressed with it that it was another case for us of wondering why it took us so long to get there to see it.
We thought we had seen the most famous and beautiful waterfalls in the world, having visited Niagara Falls in the U.S. and Canada, and Victoria Falls, which is in both Zambia and Zimbabwe. They both are really beautiful. We did the Maid of the Mist boat ride at Niagara, going under and up close to the falls, and we got a bird's eye view in a helicopter over Victoria Falls, in addition to visiting it on the ground. But Iguazu blows them both out of the water, so to speak.
Declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1984, Iguazu Falls is shared by Argentina and Brazil, with each country having a wonderful national park to visit. It takes at least a day on each side to really see it, and that's because it's massive. It's not just one waterfall, but 275 different waterfalls, or cascades, or curtains as they call them, and spread almost 2.5 miles long over a crescent-shaped cliff. The power is immense, with as much as 450,000 cubic feet of water rushing over the falls every second, causing a thundering noise so loud that at its center, you need to yell to be heard.
Those are the stats, but the vastness is jaw-dropping. Shortly before we arrived, the Iguazu River that feeds the falls flooded because of heavy rain, and the parks were actually closed as a result. Several walkways were destroyed by the flooding. It also caused mud and silt to be stirred up, turning the water brown, which you can see from our videos and photos. Normally, the water is clear. Our guide told us that the brown water is a very real ecological problem because fish can't see their eggs in the murky water.
It rained the first day we visited on the Brazil side, making the falls a little harder to see and even wetter.
We're walking over Iguazu Falls. In the rain.
But the second day on the Argentinian side was sunny and beautiful, not to mention hot and humid because the falls are actually in a jungle. On such a sunny day, you can often see rainbows in the mist. Being a jungle, there's no shortage of animals either, whether it be exotic birds or monkeys just hanging around.
After a lifetime of travel, it's exhilarating to see something for the first time that just literally leaves you in awe. And that's what I felt about Iguazu Falls. There is nothing else like it in the entire world. It's probably in our top 3 sites of the natural world that we've been fortunate enough to see. For Great Day TV, we're Ann and John.
Come check out on the south side of Indy Big Dog Flooring's annual fall sale, featuring 30 cents a square foot off all waterproof flooring, along with 10% off all carpet styles. And yes, we install all products from our showroom, whether it's residential or commercial. So come in for great savings during our annual fall sale going on now until the end of November. Big Dog Flooring, a home's best friend.
I'm Phil Shoemaker, Prime Plumbing and Drains.
Providing top-tier service, whether a stinky mess, water leaks, or other pesky plumbing problems in an ethical manner with straightforward principles.
Where a good flush beats a full house.
Gourmet cuisine, breathtaking views, and a vibrant space to connect and enjoy. Skyline Club Indy, 36 stories high above downtown Indianapolis. Join the club today and enjoy an elevated experience. Take part in a full schedule of events and special gatherings. Skyline Club Indy, a place to celebrate.
Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. Family owned and operated. Several convenient locations. Dine in or carry out. And we can make any order just for you. Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. It's a great catch.
Make a difference in the lives of others. Hi, I'm Quinn Buckner. Do you know how exciting and rewarding a career in senior care is? ASC offers so many options. Your work is seen and your voice is heard. Join a team that does it the right way for the right reasons. We are one ASC. Join our winning team.
Whisper Hearing. Yep, if you need to get your ears checked, maybe get a hearing aid, go and see them. We're going to talk with Megan Schnellenberger and find out what's going on. And Great Day TV here with Megan Schnellenberger, who is the best audiologist in Indiana. That's what she was voted just a couple years ago. And we're here at Whisper Hearing, and we're talking about, what are we talking about?
Tinnitus.
Say it again.
Tinnitus.
I say tinnitus, and you say that's incorrect.
Tomato, tomato. A lot of times people will call it tinnitus, tinnitus,
Okay.
tintinitis, tendinitis has been has been said before.
Well, whatever it is, we got it here. Okay, Tinnitus. I know a lot of people who ask me because of my hearing issues that I make, obviously share, and they go, I've got this problem. How do I get rid of this ringing in my ear? What do you tell me?
So tinnitus, tinnitus, is incredibly common. Typically, it is associated with hearing loss. You've got a little bit of hearing loss, and for a lot of patients, they don't even notice the hearing loss, but they notice the ringing.
There's been a lot of, I even saw a TV story on the news about tinnitus. And what you can do to help. They're coming up with some new things to help alleviate some of the ringing. What have you got here? What is this?
So Lanier, which was just approved by the FDA, the first FDA approved device to treat tinnitus. Again, nothing is a cure, but the goal of this, it uses bimodal stimulation.
Bimodal
stimulation, which is a big fancy word for saying you have two sources of input, of stimulation. There's a little tongue tip that goes in that tip of your tongue. The very tip of your tongue is very heavily innervated, and so there's this little mouthpiece, and it has these little tickles your tongue. It kind of like Pop Rocks, if you ever had Pop Rocks.
Dating myself there, yeah.
While you have this tongue tip that's connected to the, looks like an iPod.
Okay.
You also have headphones on. And these headphones have acoustic stimulation. So the acoustic stimulation and the tongue tip stimulation are coordinated with the goal of reorganizing the neural pathway that's causing the negative perception of tinnitus.
All right. So the main thing is go see your audiologist. I suggest Whisper Hearing. Of course, Megan is the best. And get it evaluated, and then you can see if that is the problem or what can be done.
Right. There's always options. No cure, but always options to make it not such a consuming part of your life.
And the name again is?
Of tinnitus?
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
I could get in trouble with it.
That's okay. That's okay. You're not alone there either.
All right. Thank you so much. Come see Megan. Whisper Hearing. You've got lots of Whisper Hearing locations.
We do. We
do. If you can't see Megan, you can see some of her people.
My people. My call. Yep.
Call her people. Okay. Thank you very much. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. And the name again is?
Tinnitus.
What she said. We'll be back with more on Great Day TV.
Hi, Maria. What's up?
Hi, I'm just calling to say hello. How are you?
Great. It's so good to hear your voice.
Staying connected has never been easier for people with hearing loss. Now you can read captions of everything your caller says with CapTel Caption Telephone.
Did you hear that Ed finally proposed to Anna?
People with hearing loss can enjoy the same ease, speed, and confidence as telephone callers everywhere. Learn more about this service at RelayIndiana.com.
I'm your realtor, Tony Osler, and I love helping people on the move.
And Tony is my guy. The Osler Group with RE/MAX Centerstone combines vast knowledge, many years of experience in order to help you.
Call me about your next move.
And Tony is great.
Your hearing is part of your overall health care. Whisper Hearing Centers. Professional audiologists, highly trained and experienced in testing, diagnosis, and treatment of your hearing loss. And the latest technological advances in hearing care. Yes, it's possible to get a hearing aid online or at a box store. But a Whisper Hearing Center audiologist takes the time to test you thoroughly, answer questions, and find a hearing solution that fits your needs, lifestyle, and your budget. Whisper Hearing Centers.
Gourmet cuisine, breathtaking views, and a vibrant space to connect and enjoy. Skyline Club Indy, 36 stories high above downtown Indianapolis. Join the club today and enjoy an elevated experience. Take part in a full schedule of events and special gatherings. Skyline Club Indy, a place to celebrate.
Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. Family owned and operated. Several convenient locations. Dine in or carry out. And we can make any order just for you. Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. It's a great catch.
It was just about 2 years ago that Debbie Knox said she was done with TV broadcasting. So after she said her final goodbye, which was November the 30th, gee, I went over and talked to her. Let's take a look back. Friends forever, at least for over 40 years, and still going strong.
The camera's going.
TV anchor, reporter Debbie Knox spoke with me about her life.
Whereas for 4 decades, Debbie Knox has led a distinguished career as a television broadcaster.
Recently retired, you see, she hasn't lost her sense of humor.
Hi, and good morning, and welcome to the Patty and Debbie Show. This is actually my new show, but my first guest is one of my best besties, Patty Spitler, the one and only, the personality of Indianapolis, the woman with the stories, the pets, the love. Patty Spitler, everybody. I've known her, I've loved her. We love each other. We got the same birthday. Take it away, my darling. Tell me about your life.
I think we should talk about your life.
I know.
I know. That's why we're here.
Okay.
Debbie Knox just recently retired from TV. And tell me any regrets.
Yeah. No. I got done the end of November. Had a very nice send off. It was great. Had a nice 8 years there, and it has been an adjustment. I'm not going to lie. Dave Barris said to me, "There's going to be some days where you're going to be bored," and yeah, there's a little of that. But we've also, my partner and I, Rich, have been able to travel, which we went down to Honduras and we did a cruise. We've got other stuff planned, so it's adjusting. I'm adjusting, and it's a nice adjustment, and it's nice not to have the deadlines. It's nice not to have all that.
So you were in broadcasting for many, many years. How many years at Wish?
The oil spill in Crooked Creek is just about cleaned up.
At Wish, 33 years.
And then?
And then 8 years at CBS 4. And before that, radio and TV up in the northern part of the state. So, yeah.
So you started when you were 2?
Right. Started right after I graduated from college. Just about like you. You started in radio too,
Well,
right?
I started in college.
You started in. I wasn't. Yeah, I graduated and got into it after that. So yeah, very similar.
How about that?
Ways are the way we've gotten into the business.
What was? You've had so many wonderful things to remember. What's some of your favorite memories, interviews, stories that you covered that you think were important?
Yeah, I'd say one of the stories that I thought was important for me at the time, and I didn't realize how difficult. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. Was the Archbishop Desmond Tutu, who won the Nobel Prize, and this is back, where this is pre-internet. So I'm writing letters to him, I'm trying to call him in South Africa because he was coming to Indianapolis to make a speech. And I thought, I would love to interview this guy. This is a big deal. He's Episcopalian, I'm Episcopalian. It'd be great to get this guy and see if I could do an interview. He never responded. I never heard a word. And okay, great. I know I'm nobody. But I went to the place where he was speaking, and I heard him speak, and he came into this room, and at the very end, he said, "Is Debbie Knox here?" And I was like, Debbie Knox, that's me, So I ended up, and then I got a chance to interview for a few minutes.
That's wonderful.
And I cried all the way through it. I was such a baby. But anyway, it was kind of a
wonderful,
good.
wonderful.
So that's that. Yeah.
You've covered a lot of health stories too. Any of those that stand out as unique?
Your story, didn't we? You've done stories about yourself with the Menieres.
Yeah.
And that wasn't my story, but I remember how important that was when you were diagnosed. That was a big deal.
That was tough.
That was a big deal. A couple of big stories. I'll tell you the one that I did just recently, and it's about my sister Lisa, who was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Yeah.
Oh my heavens.
So I did that at the end of my time at CBS 4, and she's right now cancer-free.
Wonderful.
Doesn't mean it's a cure, but she's cancer-free, so she's doing okay. Every day I say a prayer. So that was a big story for me to do.
And that was a personal story.
Yes,
too.
it was. Yes, it was.
So it's not just somebody else. It's my family.
Yeah, but I've done other stories about guys that lost their health insurance while battling.
Oh.
There's a million stuff, a million things that I've covered over the years.
Thank you. You're wonderful. That's our show. Make sure you go to greatdaytv.com. You can see all the stories you'd like to see again, and we're also streaming as well. So take care. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.